one of them. There's the other one. It's gonna be our rides for the day. Oh, I'm being surrounded. You were almost late. We were gonna leave without you.
Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning.
This is for you.
Thank you.
Yes, I was almost late, actually. So I told Jeremy, I was like, we are literally 5 minutes from the drop-off point, and we are the meetup point, and we're gonna be late.
Hey, do you want like a tactical military seat back organizer?
Yes.
Okay. He's got it back there.
Perfect. Thank you.
Into is pretty tight, and there's a very steep hill that they've already had some trucks lose their brakes going down, so we don't want to take this truck and trailer over there. So we're going to unload some of the power stations and see what we can fit inside the Jeeps. We're going to drop some of the supplies that we're not using right now into the trailer and just try to fill these things up and head towards RamseyTown.
4 of the solar
Nice.
Beautiful.
Thanks, EcoFlow. Your donation is much appreciated. How do you pronounce this other brand? Opus?
Opus, that's how I pronounce it.
Opus. So they also donated some batteries, and they're also 600-watt stations, it looks like. And we have panels for them as well in here. So pretty awesome, just so awesome. So now we're gonna try to strap these solar panels down without them coming off while we take these curvy mountain roads. It looks like Average Joe's a nimble fella, so he has been tasked with standing on the Jeep top. Hopefully that Raptor line gives it some strength.
Plan is to take 15 to RamseyTown because RamseyTown is supposed to be without power for at least 6 months.
6 months.
Then we have 6 going to Green Mountain. There's only a few there that are still left without power. Pensacola, we're gonna send the rest, which will give us about 10 or 11, I think, will be remaining to go to Pensacola.
Cool.
Nice. And they are still supposed to be without power for quite some time.
What's your guess there? Have you heard?
I haven't heard. This is an area I actually have not visited myself.
Oh, we haven't gone there yet.
No, not Pensacola. It's a hard hit area.
I've been to.
Right.
They just started letting volunteers come in in the last few days.
Cool.
It was only National Guard.
Yeah, I've had a lot of communication with the folks there, but they're just now letting us come in. So,
Cool.
So yeah.
All right. Awesome, guys. Awesome.
All right, we got Jackery panels up here on top of the Jeep. And then all the portable power stations are loaded up in this Jeep right over here. Loading up and heading out. We have this Jeep crammed full of all the Jackery portable power stations. We got solar panels back here. We're just crammed full. Low gear.
Are you going down to 1?
Yeah.
said RamseyTown. The road stops right over there and you can't go that way, or at least you can't go very far. There was a bridge right here that went across, and that is completely gone. So for the most part, everybody on that side of the river is kind of isolated from the world. For the most part. I mean, I guess they're doing a little bit of travel back and forth in the shallow areas over here, but other than that, I don't think you can drive over there. This is crazy. Crazy amount of destruction. I've never seen anything like it. And this over here is a one-lane road that I believe that they made because the original road is gone. Wow. There's actually right there is like a truck and a trailer. Somebody was trying to deliver a whole bunch of generators and stuff, and they lost their brakes coming down and just went straight over this and then right into the water. So you can see it all sitting right out there. So we're over here at this church right here, Bird's Chapel Baptist Church. We're just going to kind of meet up with... Oh, we're waiting for who?
So we're waiting for a resident of the community. His name is Bill.
Bill.
He was a physics professor of some kind. I haven't met him yet, but he is very familiar with how to use these units. And he's really excited about being able to share these with others in the community. So we're going to train him, show him how to use them.
And we can leave some with him. Is that what we're doing too?
We're actually going to leave probably all of them with him. Because he's then going to take them to the actual residence.
Perfect. All right.
Because you can't access him except with a side-by-side. They said the Jeeps, while they are capable of getting down there, the road is actually not wide enough even for Jeeps.
Sure. Okay.
So they're going to take a side-by-side, go get him, bring him back up, and then help us get them in the hands of the people.
All right. Bird's Chapel Baptist Church. We're waiting on a guy. He's going to come down here. We're going to show him how to use the portable power stations. We'll leave some of those here. That way he can pass those out to basically locals in the surrounding area that you can only get to with a side-by-side or a four-wheeler, which is crazy. And I wanted to mention that she was telling me that all the water from the river over here came all the way up here. So they're like, how? Like, do they have to gut the church?
I'm not sure. I haven't spoken in that detail with the pastor.
Oh yeah, this is your second time.
Yeah.
Second time.
Yeah. So I haven't spoken to them, but this gentleman right here with the hat will probably be able to tell us that.
I think it's just crazy how high the water actually got.
Tell us who you are and what you do.
Sure thing. Hey, Mike Bean with World Central Kitchen here. We're out in RamseyTown. We've been working with the great folks here, Pastor Ron, Mary, Kay, Lou, and all the rest. We're delivering a couple hundred meals a day, working with folks like Russ and Ray that distribute those meals out to Bent Creek, Big Creek, setting up big meal distributions into small areas. And we're looking at new ways to keep that long-term feeding going into the winter, because once the winter hits, it'll be a lot tougher. Meeting with excellent folks like y'all on the YouTube channel here to get more supplies gathered and distributed into the community.
So what are some of your needs right now at World Central Kitchen? How can people help you if they wanted to? Because this is great to give people hot meals.
Yeah, we want to keep doing it because it allows the folks that are doing the hard work, the road work, the mucking, the house rebuilding, all that, to not focus on food. We can focus on food. We do a lot of large scale feeding out of Asheville. At our peak, we were doing about 35,000 meals a day.
Wow.
We've done over 1 million meals distributed into Western North Carolina and Tennessee, the Helene affected area. Some of the best things you can do, if you want to go to WCK.org, World Central Kitchen, it's Chef Jose Andres' organization. We're all over the world, but we're really focused here in Western North Carolina. I'm an Asheville local. You can volunteer to be a driver, which is certainly something that we're going to need through the winter. We need folks with SUVs, trucks, off-road vehicles, really helping with last mile delivery especially. Or you can go to WCK.org and donate, because the funding allows us to get those supplies, continue those meals, rent those blast chillers, buy those deep freezes, so we're keeping people supplied through the entire winter.
Yeah, can you pop open one of your coolers and show people what we're actually looking at here?
Sure. So we've got some deep hotel pans with beautiful, today it's beef chili and cornbread and utensils and serving spoons. So
nice.
We get these into the community. This is going over to Bent Creek. where there was a bridge that was completely dusted, smashed to pieces. Every day, these meals feed the community and the volunteers that are getting themselves back on track over at Big Creek Baptist Church.
So guys, don't tell me that you don't know how to donate or you don't know how to volunteer, because this is a perfect opportunity. If you can't do the physical labor, you can be a driver now. You can deliver these hot meals for World Central Kitchen, and you can also donate if you want to help them feed people. I guess you guys are going to be doing this for the long haul, right? You're not a short-term helper.
We've been here for a month, and we're going to be here for at least a few more weeks, likely longer than that. And anyone that we're working with, if we do end up leaving, what we'll do is transition to a long-term feeding provider. We're going to make sure that everyone's settled in on the food front.
Perfect. Hey, thanks so much for your time.
Appreciate you.
All right, guys. So we're still over here, and I just heard some concerning news. So, originally we weren't very happy with the federal government's response up here for these mountain folk. And what's some of the information that we've heard today?
So just yesterday, I talked with the Master Sergeant in the National Guard. He told me that the federal emergency planning is leaving in the next couple of days. The National Guard is slated to leave November 19th unless they get an extension on their deployment. So everything is going to be left to the state and the county. And we have been told to begin to stock up on supplies, stock up on fuel, stock up on all supplies, because things are about to get hairy down here. And that is a direct quote from a Master Sergeant in the National Guard.
It's probably a rock crawler's delight right here. But yeah, it's kind of a little bit of an impasse.
Mind if I get out and walk just
I don't
quick?
think go yourself.
Now, is this on the Egypt side? Is this closer to Egypt?
This Egypt RamseyTown this way. This way here is back towards Little Creek, Piney Hill, Little Creek Community, B-Log. That's all south, but
The other-
really east.
Yeah.
As the road's called.
So the reason we're having to use that logging road, they actually came in and cleaned up that road up the mountain. And the reason that we're having to use that is because this is 19W. This is on at the end of RamseyTown, Egypt. It goes into Little Creek and B-Log. So this is why this is as far as you can go.
I mean, you can look over there, look at that tree over there and see how high that root ball is in that
See how high that is?
Level line that over here, and somewhere up above that there's 3 white spots right through there somewhere. Anywhere this river necked down and got narrow like this, it destroyed.
It destroyed it.
There was so much water.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
So you can see
Look
it
at
just
the corner of that barn. It was up in the corner of that barn right there. That the water over there. I mean, that's
all the way up there.
That's 40 feet higher than me. Even though the flood was like 24 feet, that's measured from wherever their gauge is. But wherever the terrain next down, you have these little mini gorges everywhere. It took everything.
Just took it all.
Yeah, it took it all.
So there you go. This
Look at that bridge still laying there, warped and contorted over there on the ground. That was a bridge.
So we're gonna walk up here. As he said, it's an off-roader's paradise. But I don't think I'm brave enough to go down into that. But look, I mean, the road just ends, guys. The road just is gone. Not just a little gone, like completely just gone. Just gone. And it's the power of water is just tremendous.
That was a friend of mine, Danny's house, right there where that tractor was.
His house was there?
His house was there. His house and his garage was right there where that concrete wall was right there. You can see past there.
Yeah.
This is his barn right here. And his land. His land. See, the river is not where it used to be either.
Right.
The river is, as the camera's looking at it, it's probably 20 to 30 feet to the right further. His land came almost to the river's edge there at one point in time, a portion of it, a little bit above there.
And it was up higher.
Yeah, it was up higher. Yeah,
right.
It took, he told me, I think he said 5.6 or 6.6 acres. Now he has, an acre and a half.
God.
Yeah, so the landscape, he can't build back there.
No.
He can't get a septic permit for there.
So now it's just hillside land that you can't do anything with.
You can do nothing with that. Yeah.
So it's not just, hey, my home is gone, but now I no longer have a place to put a home.
And I got a mortgage.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, man. And FEMA gave them, I don't know, I don't want to put their business in the street like that, but, what FEMA gave them, is basically, they gave them a little bit of money for the bridge, a little bit of money for the outbuilding, a little bit of money for the barn, a little bit of money for the house. it wouldn't pay the mortgage off.
Right.
The amount they were given.
And it's not going to give enough to rebuild.
Yeah, they can't rebuild with it. They got nowhere to rebuild.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
it's like, but I think they had some supplementary insurance also. I think they're going to be okay in the end.
Right.
But had they not had a supplementary insurance policy, you know.
But that's not everybody in the community.
No, that's probably 5% or less of people in this community.
Yeah.
You know, because flood insurance is expensive, and a lot of these houses here have been passed down. You know, my
Generation.
dad, you know, had this property, and you know, now 3 generations later are still living on this property. They can't afford $5,000 extra a year for a flood insurance policy. They can't. You know, they just
Well,
can't
and you
do it.
never expect it to flood. Come
Not like
on.
This.
No.
Not like this.
No.
This is 1907. This beat 1917 flood by, they said 3 feet or 4 feet in elevation, I think it was, and that was the largest flood ever recorded. You know, on record.
Right.
So you know, or maybe it was 1916. I'm not sure. You know,
1916. Yep.
16, yeah. So it's
Oh, that's just
pretty crazy.
tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. It's just overwhelming. So I'm just a little shaky.
I gotcha. You're good. I know exactly what you mean. All right, good luck.
Kim, what is this area called that we're going to be going to?
So we're in RamseyTown, and we're going into RamseyTown, Egypt, and then we're not going to get as far as Little Creek because that's where the road ends. Community came in and built this.
Oh, really?
They finished clearing it, made it this crushing run, this big crushing run gravel.
Wow.
So kind of hold back a second, because I'm going to have to make a 3-point road turn up here.
Wow. Let me get out of your mirrors. If I need to get out, you just let me know and I'll get out and tell you.
I'll stay way back until you tell me you're good.
You got plenty of room on this side.
Come on up. So I was just telling Joe, the road is completely out past that house that we just turned out. And so this was an old Forest Service road, old logging road that hadn't been used in years. And so the community came up in here and actually took the equipment up here and smoothed this road back out, put gravel up there, and made this road so that they could get to the backside of the community.
Hey, these holes don't look so deep. I'm about to send a propane tank through the window.
Oh yeah, because he's got open room back.
Yeah, take it easy, take it easy.
We're kind of packed.
They're deeper than you think.
It always is.
Alright, so this that he's crossing over right now is the area that they were worried about. So you're going to want to ride real tight to that building. And I think we're going to be fine though.
Well, actually, I should lag a bit skinny, but because I got those wheel spacers on, I'm actually like 2 inches wider than you. So just a hollow passenger or driver, if you can.
Yeah, you want me to get out?
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. Driver. You're good, passenger. Yep, you're good. You're good. You can go this way. You can go this way. You're good. Yeah, there was plenty of room.
Yeah, that was the place they were worried about. Hell, I was more worried about that sharp-ass tire.
I was, well, yeah, that was nothing right there. You had it all by yourself.
Yes, I did, sorry. So you see, the water came all the way up there. So this creek bed was never supposed to be this high.
Right.
Never was supposed to be.
Right.
He was telling me that all that rock, all that bedrock is supposed to be here. It's not supposed to be way over there.
Wow. Holy smokes, look at all that. I'll get over here. You got plenty of room.
I mean, how it just took out this whole road.
This is nuts. This is crazy. Crazy town right here. Yeah,
I mean,
so I wonder
all
how
of that
those guys
there.
are getting their supplies. Are they just
This-
trucking it across the water?
No, this is what, well, I guess they're, maybe, yeah, maybe. I guess they've established some sort of creek crossings in places.
Right.
To be able to get down. Because I know that people that are in areas like that, side-by-sides and four-wheelers are taking supplies to them.
Okay, good. It was way up there.
Yeah. All the way up. I think he told me that it rose 28 feet.
Like above where we are right now?
Yeah,
Wow.
28 feet. Well, I mean, it's all the way up there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
From way the hell down there.
Yeah, from way down there. And that's much wider. I bet it was a nice
Yep.
flowing stream, you know. And now that it's wide.
The other thing that he said has happened is that a lot of these people that lived across the creek, they not only did their house wash away, but their land washed away. He showed me
Right.
one of those places over there where the house was gone, but he also said sorry?
There's another one right over there. And another one right there. That truck right there went in the river.
With people in it at Little Creek.
And it floated down.
Yeah, they got out. They swam out.
Oh,
But the
man.
morning of the flood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So right here to the left, this big pile of stuff, that's a truck, and then there's two more out here. That house, that property, the guy owned 6 acres of land, and now he owns 1.5, and it's all straight up.
Oh,
hill.
they got a whole solar setup out here. Nice.
Look at this bridge.
What bridge?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Joe was pretty hard up on it. You
Yep.
see this bridge? As Joe said, what bridge?
Yeah.
Looters will be shot.
I don't blame them.
It says looters will be shot. As it should be.
I agree.
I don't have a camera on that bridge stuff, just so you know.
I don't either. Really.
I do. And I'm actually past your cameraman.
Washed out of the ground. Cemetery right here.
Oh,
Did they
this?
really?
Yeah, went down there.
Oh, yeah, it
All the
is.
family's been looking for it. So sad.
So right here to the right was a cemetery, and all the people washed out of the ground, and they're all been floating on the river.
I think we got
That's so terrible.
Okay. Because that's an urn. No, that's just what was
That-
the
yeah,
part
that
of the
could be-
flowers for the headstone.
Yeah, and I can see at least 4 headstones right now. Wow. Oh yeah, this house is not good. Yeah.
Cars got flooded.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
I'll get it. Don't worry.
Little Egypt, right?
We had some jackeries fall down.
Around every corner, it's just, wow.
You got plenty of room on this side if you need to come in more. Yep, maybe driver just a hair. Okay, now you can go passenger if you need it. Crazy. Can't remember the last time I was in a road like this.
We should have stayed in four-wheel drive.
Yeah. Same thing. So you think about these people up here with no power now,
Yeah, nothing.
and how cut off they are.
And like by the looks of this, who knows when these guys will get power back?
Yeah.
Like for real.
Well, that's what they're saying, is that they only can't get power trucks up here.
Yeah, no. You got to build a whole new road.
Because it'll probably be a year before we get power here. You know?
Oh, for sure.
A year?
Well, they got to build. The
Yeah,
road
you got to
first,
build a whole new road.
Yeah.
and then they got to put every pole in. Every pole that was along this road is gone.
Yeah.
Wow. So guys,
There was a house right there.
This is Bill's property. You saw the road on the way in. This water was up to this line in the creek. And if you look over there at this tree, you'll see a water line right behind it in,
Oh, yeah,
in
right there.
brown. And so look at how high this creek came up. And he said there was a house there that's just completely gone. This was Bill's driveway down here.
Oh, that
so
was the
now-
driveway.
So now this road that you just saw the Jeeps come on is the only road he has to get into his house.
All right, so we are at Bill's residence, and he's saying obviously you can see the water line right over there, which is actually just a few feet down right over here. The original river or creek was on the other side of that big rock right there, so it rose so high. Bill's driveway actually came around the house right down here. I'll show you here in just a second, and I'm guessing it went around, you know, to the road, which is really non-existent right over there. Wow. And he's saying that it might take over a year for them to get electricity back here, because every single utility pole is gone, completely gone. Like right now, people are using generators just like this to power specific things, you know, through the night, etc. So they got to have all the gas trucked in. Oh, he's got, you know, a bunch of gas and generators right over here. Since everything was washed out, they've had to, or they did write the word help. I don't know if you can get a helicopter in here, but maybe to drop supplies. Oh, look, here's a light pole right here. But this was his driveway that basically is non-existent anymore. And I believe what he was saying is people that are further down, you know, across the road that's non-existent anymore, they're able to take maybe side-by-sides up to a certain point. I think there might be a couple of ladders over here that they can get up, and then basically from here they go out on that road that we came in on. Crazy. Oh, here's the ladder right here. Here's a ladder. So here's the ladder for them to get up. And there might be more ladders like that around the corner over there. This is amazing. Crazy. I'm pretty much level with the water line. So the water line was probably real close to these rocks. Well, actually, it's probably got right there. I mean, that's where the driveway basically ends. And there was a house right over there that's completely gone. It's crazy. Okay, well, I think what we're going to do right now is probably show Bill how to use the portable power stations, and then we're probably going to move on to the next site. These are the Jackery Explorer 550s.
Perfect.
So perfect for charging phones, tablets, powering smaller items.
What about CPAPs?
CPAP machines, yeah, anything that's emergency essential, stuff like that.
So I did have somebody ask about fans. Yes. How long it would run a fan, or if it would.
A fan, oh geez, a long time. Fans are really easy to power.
Because that way they don't have to run the generator at night. So this is going to be nice.
Right.
Nice.
And again, if there's no sun or anything like that, and you do have a generator, you can plug it into one of these and charge it back up real quick, and then you can, save on your fuel.
Perfect.
And stuff.
You just got to listen and watch. Yep.
All right.
You want me to do that too, or just
Real
No, go ahead.
complicated. All right.
That way you can see.
You can throw all the box away all you want. You're going to get a little tiny bag for all of your accessories. You can recharge it from your vehicle if you need to.
Yeah.
If you want to recharge it from a generator, you can plug this in, plug it in that way. I'm just going to plug both of those in there.
Did you say these are already pre-charged? You've charged them up?
I charged every single one.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, there's a little tiny manual. It doesn't tell you much.
I can't read anyway.
It's better than,
Hey,
better than
perfect.
nothing.
Perfect.
All right.
These are super easy, okay? Everything that you're going to charge it with is going to go in this one port here.
Right.
It can't go anywhere else.
That's for charging. Yeah, okay.
Yep, this will
I
be
see.
charging.
Yep.
So the little charger that we have in there, it's going to charge there. Your 12 volt for your truck, you're going to charge it from a cigarette lighter, same port.
Okay.
Even for the solar panel, it's all going to plug in right there,
good.
okay?
Okay.
There is a display. It'll tell you how much your battery is right there.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Unique
So it's
glasses.
100% right now.
Yeah, we're 100%. And if you want to use any one of these ports, you just turn it on. And it's kind of hard to see, but a little light will turn on.
I saw the green light.
Yep,
now.
so those are on now. If you're not going to use it, turn that off and you'll save more power.
No
Same
problem.
thing for these. Whenever you do have something plugged in, it'll tell you how much that device is drawing.
Oh, okay.
So if your fan is pulling 35 watts, it'll tell you 35 watts right here.
Very good.
And it'll also tell you in your percentage right there, of course, how much time you have left, etc.
No problem.
You got a little tiny flashlight on the side if you need it. Again, you got your little button right
I was
there.
going to say, turn it on so we can see.
Yep, you got a little tiny button.
Yeah.
Okay. Turn that off. So
Yeah,
on
I
here,
saw them.
yep, you got 3 USB A ports. You got one 120 port, your 12 volt cigarette lighter port, and then these are the 5521 barrel style plugs. So if you have, I don't know, you got internet, stuff like that.
Yeah.
A lot of those.
We don't have internet, but we
yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know, but a lot of those.
I have it through the Starlink.
A lot of those things you can just plug it right into here because
okay.
a lot of those are only 12 volts.
Oh, good.
So
we can
I think
actually-
Starlink could
We'll
probably
plug
run
right
from
in
that too, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can plug your Starlink right into this. So you don't have to have a generator running,
Oh, good.
etc.
Hear that thing?
Yeah. So
And he said it would run a box fan.
yeah, it'll run a box fan. I don't think those pull again 30, 40 watts.
Yeah, like I said, most important thing is just that fan on the wood stove and nice with the internet too. 'Cause
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So you don't
be
have to
great.
keep the generator running.
And so with the size solar panel he has, what size is it? And
These are 80 watts.
Yeah. Easily get charged.
Yeah, it's heavy. Not heavy at all.
Yeah.
it was honestly awesome of Jackery to donate these.
Yeah, these were all donated.
Like I said, if it wasn't for you guys, we haven't seen FEMA, we haven't seen the government, we've seen nobody.
How many weeks has it been for?
4
and a
weeks.
half?
4.5
This
weeks,
is
yeah.
our this Friday will be 5 weeks. No,
Yeah.
5 weeks.
And you haven't seen any response up
Nobody.
here?
Like
You know-
heard a single peep.
Nobody here. No, if we didn't have the radio on the truck, we wouldn't even know what's going on.
We were able
Go out
to
and listen
wave
that
at some
night
Chinooks
before I got the generator.
Right.
So, and that's what we're hearing. We've been doing this for 4 weeks now, every week. Kim has been up multiple days a week in different areas from Green Mountain, Burnsville, Mitchell
Right.
County, Avery County, and they're all telling us the same. But yet when we put these videos out, we'll have people in the comments saying, "Oh, that's not true. They're there."
Well, it is true.
Yeah.
Ask them how many people died.
Yeah.
I want to know. Nobody knows, right?
Oh.
Well, they
one
had
of the
1,000 body
More
bags
times
in
as
Swan
many
and
as
No,
they
and
say,
they
maybe
needed more.
One of the recovery
Right.
people,
Tell you.
I worked on a recovery
I mean,
team.
what are they filling them with
Two
dirt?
different
Right.
occasions with
I
some
hear every time
equipment
a
I have.
Chinook leaves, there's at least 20 bodies on
And he
it.
said
It just
that
killed
this
me.
will easily
Okay, so
surpass the treatment.
So these
I
are
know,
for
that's
sure.
right
It's
here.
done.
For sure, because there's
Right.
still what, 2,000 missing?
Yeah,
so
something
these,
like that.
These
Yeah.
solar panels
and
are
you know,
called
probably 1%
bifacial,
of those will be
okay?
found.
That
They were
means
just,
that there's
you
two
know,
sides to it.
didn't
good.
communicate, didn't have a lot of
what
friends,
that
whatever,
means
loners,
is if you
know,
set it up
didn't
on
tell anybody,
here,
had nobody to tell. But the rest of
I'm
them,
gonna probably sit
you know,
right there on that.
they're,
Yeah, you can
they're
set it wherever
alive.
you want.
Yeah.
Obviously
for sure, for
facing
sure.
towards the
It's
sun.
unreal, man.
Yeah, I would put it there right on
If
there.
the sun can reflect off
That
of
is
this,
beautiful.
Good.
it'll send power back here. So
Yep.
you're actually going
Both
to get
sides.
you're going to get more power to charge.
Oh, good.
Uh,
That's great.
and your cable.
Hey, Joe, I may get you to say that again.
Yes, sir.
Um,
Go ahead.
The
All right,
charging
so
part.
that is a cool solar setup. So what's different about it? I've never seen one like
So
that.
this is a bifacial solar panel. Bifacial means there's basically two sides that you can charge from. So if you have the sun directly hitting right here, you can have a reflective surface like they already have supplied with you. It'll
Shine both
reflect
sides.
the light onto the backside, which will actually create more power, and you could charge much quicker.
That's awesome.
Now, you can draw from this and charge from this at the same time?
That you can, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So he could be running stuff and it's just charging and replenishing
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yep.
That's
Yep,
awesome.
that's exactly what it's
Where does
for.
that plug in on there?
So let me see. I'm not sure. Yeah, we do.
Oh, more cable.
So you got.
That's a
extension
neat
cable.
form factor too. I mean, honestly,
It
I know
is.
this isn't for a product review, but it's
No,
a
no,
cool
it's,
system.
It's
I like
fantastic.
it a lot. I like
This is pretty rigid. You don't have to be too ginger with it, but
the colors are good too, so you don't trip over them.
right.
Yeah.
So depending on how this is how
Right,
you're
I see.
sitting it, you just got a little adapter, and that's
Yeah,
going to
so
plug
go
in
either way. Yeah.
that same port that I was just talking about. And this only
that's
goes
plugged
in,
yeah.
only goes in one way, and that's it.
So
You just
boom.
plug it right in,
Wow.
which we could do real quick.
Easy peasy.
So we can just plug that right into there. I mean, these are already full charge, so
Yeah,
it's probably
that's
not going to do anything at all. But
Oh,
you can
lit
see
up
the
though,
screen
and you
lit
can
up.
see that does it. Yeah.
LED lights up. We're already getting power
It has the water.
if we needed to.
Nice. That is an awesome system.
So this also, of course, you can just set this basically wherever you want.
It's a nice kickstand, ready
Yeah,
to
a
go.
little kickstand, all that kind of stuff.
I like it.
Amazing.
Now is this waterproof or waterproof?
The IP rating on those,
I'm wondering if it rains or something, you're not
I believe,
outside.
I'm pretty sure you can leave this out in the rain. Obviously, that
Not
you don't want
that.
out in the rain.
No, of course
Yeah,
not.
yeah. Yep.
No, but I can bring it in. But I mean, if it starts raining, I'm not out there. It's
Yep.
not gonna get
Yep,
hurt.
you're okay. Yep,
I think
you're
it's probably
okay.
gonna be fine. So Bill, I know that's small in the grand scheme of things, but I hope that
No,
helps you
I-
in some way get back to
This is perfect for us
something.
for at night, so we don't have to run anything that's loud. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
For sure.
That's exactly what it'll help reduce your fuel costs, all that.
Yep. Well, that's another thing. The fuel is, great.
Yeah, for sure.